Hello guys. Hello. Am I audible? Hello.
Yes, you are.
Yes, Prayag, you are audible. Go on.
So can we start now?
Yes, we should, Prayag. Let's.
Okay. Hello guys. Good evening. So people are facing some problem regarding installing the AutoCAD. So recently I have shared a video link. I think that will be helpful. So you have to first verify your account as a student of IT Kanpur, and you have to upload some supporting document like admission letter or college ID, whichever you have. So after that, once you are submitting this, I mean, you are done with all this process, your account will be automatically verified, and then within some time you will get access to all the products. So uh, please do that, and I hope by tomorrow you all will be having that software. So any of you who is trying can, I mean, can discuss if they are still having some issue and they have tried the process which I have shared earlier. Sorry, later on. Guys, I think you can unmute yourself and just respond. If do you need any help in terms of installation, or just I should proceed with AutoCAD hands-on? Earlier we had a session at introduction of AutoCAD, so I think we should not cover that part. We should directly start. Okay, go ahead. If anyone you having some doubt, please.
Sir, I would like to ask like where to register to download the software. I did see that video on YouTube about that, but I can't see any products available when I check.
Yes, so for that you have to verify your account as a student. Let me share that link. I can share that directly the link where you can verify your account as a student. Just a minute.
So, I think you should proceed, sir.
And if you can also put your queries in the chat box. No issue. So I have shared the link. Later on, you can click on that link. Let me share my screen. Can someone allow me to share my screen? Host, please. PGNC Council, are you there? Please allow me to share my screen. Hello? PGNC is there?
Yes, wait. He's doing it.
Yeah, Anil, please allow me to share my screen. Guys, can you see my screen?
Yes.
So the link I have provided, you will click on that and then you will find this web page. So you have to click on get started because for now you have just registered on this autodesk.in, so you don't have educational access. So to get the educational access, you have to click here, get started. And then you have to fill the credentials and it will, guide you step by step. So once you are done with all the process, then at the end you will have the access of a student account. Then you can download those softwares. Okay, so I'm quitting this for now. You can try your own. I have already given the link. So let's come back to our session. Okay. Okay, guys. Sorry for disturbance. So this is the course content. We will cover this much content from the AutoCAD. Overview of absolute coordinate system, relative coordinate system, polar coordinate system. These are some commands: line break, trim, offset, circle, move, etc. Block, and then uh, hatching, etc. Rotation, scaling, dimension, style, also text as well. So this later on we will cover up layers as well. So I think this I have covered already in that introduction session. I will be directly coming to that actual software. Okay. These are just introduction of your contents. Okay, so from here, let's go back to the software. Whoever is having AutoCAD, please open. So guys, when you will open that AutoCAD software, it will look something like this. Okay, so this is the very first interface of this software. I'm using Autodesk 2020 version, and then you have to click on start drawing. Okay, now I am ready with my work page, and here I can draw anything. So before moving forward, I would like to say a few key points like which we should always keep in mind. Like if I start my drawing now, then I don't have any page limit. Like it can go anywhere. And if I am giving some length or width, whatever, then it may go out of page or somewhere which is you cannot see. I mean, there are few commands to see that, but it may go anywhere. So if we know already that our drawing size is this much, and or we are bound to, I mean, generate the drawing within this limit, then we can set the page limit. I mean, whatever the standard page size, like it may be A4 size, A3, A2, A1, A0, whatever. So you can set that page size so that you will be sure that my drawings are within that page. So the very first command I will let you know that is page setup. So for that, this command is mv setup. Mv setup. Just I type there. I hope guys you all can see my screen. Is it?
Yes.
Okay. So I just type mv setup, enter. Then it will ask for enable paper space, yes or no. So once I enable paper space, it will, I mean, if I'm asking yes, then it will move it to that layout. You all can see layout 1, layout 2. So it will redirect me to this. But for now, I will be limiting myself. I will be, I mean, staying here on the model page, and I will draw all the things in this model page. So I will say no, because I don't want to switch in the layout. I will stay at model. So I just enter n, type n, and then click enter. Okay, here you can set the dimension, units, whatever units you want to draw in, you can select. Like mostly, I mean, mechanical engineering, we used to draw in meter. I mean, generally drawing is in at least in India. If you go in European countries, American countries, they follow that inch and foot. Also, in India itself, if you go in architectural, see, this is architectural, scientific. If you click on that, then it will be also going to, I mean, that inch and feet. But for now, let's take metric. Metric means metric, engineering, and this decimal. These all three works in So anything you can click. So for now, let's click on M. So I'm giving M means metric. Okay, so again it is asking any scale factor. Scale factor, as I think you all might be knowing that whenever you are giving any scale factor, so it will multiply your drawing to that factor. Suppose I'm giving 2 and my actual drawing is of 40 mm, and then it will show you of 80 mm because you have given 2 mm that scale factor. So let's keep it at 1 because we know that at last also we can scale up it if we want to scale it, or any entity, any drawing, if we want to increase the size, then anytime we can scale it. So for now just keep it 1 so that our drawing will look more real. I mean, as per whatever we are drawing, that should look like that. Enable enter paper width. So this is the limitation of your page. Earlier what I said, like if you want to draw on A4, A0, A3, A2, whatever. So for now, let's say, or we are drawing on A4 page. So as an engineer or as a designer, you should know that what is the size of A4. So the 297 mm is the length, but this laptop screen is horizontal, I mean portrait mode. So the dimension will be reversed. So I will be entering the width as 297 and the height is 2. Although it is just reverse, but for now I'm giving it 210 that it understand in different manner. just opposite. So what I entered 297. Okay, I misentered. I should have entered in, other order. Anyway, so this is 297 is the width, and this 210 is the height. Anyway, so this is as per the screen, because our screen is having more length than height. That's why I put this way. Otherwise, if you want to have more realistic view, then you can do in the exact manner. Like, let me show you other way. Setup. Guys, you can stop me at any time and ask if you have any point which is left. I'm just repeating that. Show you other shape. Look of this page. See, this one is my new paper space. Earlier I had drawn like this, but this. Sorry. For now, yeah. Go ahead.
I have a doubt. When I clicked on new sheet, my sheet does not look like yours. Why is that so?
In which reference you are talking? This background or this borderline? Are you talking about this whole screen or just this borderline?
Whole screen.
Okay. So, guys, it might be looking very clean. So these lines were not be there. I hope so. But the real, if I can see, then I will tell you.
I
But
see a white paper kind of thing, and there are markings on either side of it.
okay, so let me tell you. It may be that initially you might have set a few what should I say, commands, and people used to put it on the work plane and just to get quick access, and they used to put it in the sides. Like, see, I have also this command at side. I can move it anywhere. Perhaps no, but it happens. Few things I can put it there and I can move it. Second thing, uh, there may be no that grids, so I can turn it on, turn it off as per my own wish. Sometime if we have to do just styling so that we can visible, just by seeing we can put select the points and then click our cursor without knowing the dimensions. So like it works as a graph. So for this purpose, sometime we used to turn on grid. So just if you press F7, you will see that these grid lines will disappear. And again, if you want to turn on, then just click F7, it will appear. Again, click F7, it will disappear. So sometime it used to be helpful, but sometime for better visualization, we used to turn it off. But if we don't know dimension and just for styling purpose, we are drawing anything, so we used to turn it on so that it works as a graph and we don't need to measure directly. We can estimate, yeah, this is so this much unit, and in this way we can use it as per our own requirement. Is that helpful? What you are asking? Is it relevant?
Yes, got it.
Okay. So guys, I just showed you the layout of the workspace. So for now, I have limited my workspace to this one. In the first attempt, I have made this, which is horizontal, and again this is I have made vertical to make more realistic view. Because if you see your 4 papers, then that height will be more and width it will be less, obviously. So okay, let's work in this fashion itself, and I will be deleting this outline. Okay, so till now we are done with setting our page. Okay, so there are few other settings, let me tell you. Can you see my cursor? Anyone, everyone? Guys, you can respond by just thumbs up or unmute yourself so that I will be
Yes.
sure. Yeah.
Yes.
And hosts, I will request you, if there is any query in the chat box, then please let me know. So yeah, just look at my cursor. These are few settings which AutoCAD already gives you that you can directly access on. So whenever you will click on this ortho mode means your lines will be drawn either vertical, either horizontal. There will be no inclined line. Like, let me show you. If I'm drawing, select, I have clicked on this line, then I randomly I'm just showing you that impact of ortho. Then this is the first point of line, and then I can click everywhere where I want. I can click over there. So means ortho mode is off. This is not an ortho mode. Okay, and let me click that. Yeah, my line is ready. Now I'm clicking over there. See, I have clicked. It is highlighted. The shortcut is also there. You can press F8. F8 key will work as turn off, turn on ortho mode. So I have clicked over there. You can see as it is highlighted. Let me again select this line command. This is the first point. See, if I move my cursor anywhere, but this is horizontal. If my cursor goes after 45 degree, I mean in the domain of vertical range, then it will allow me to have a vertical line. See, but this line is either vertical or horizontal, no in between. So sometime also we need like I mean in random styling, because anyway if you are drawing some engineering drawing, then you will be having all the details, angle, length, whatever. But in random drawing we are using suppose styling, so at that time we don't have very sophisticated details. At that time we need this. So you can turn it on, turn it off as per your need. So I hope this is clear, what is ortho and what is and it is turn on, turn off. This is polar tracking. Whenever you will be moving your cursor, it will say you that yeah, you have, you're going to draw at this particular angle. So you can say like dynamically it will tell you what is the angle. So this is F10. Isometric drawing, this generally comes into picture when you are going to 3D design. Okay, I will come to snap. These all that shortcut is F3 for snap. So things, yeah, scale is also there. Scale which I just told you that you can set it up at any time. Just a minute, guys. Hello. Okay, sorry. So this is the scale again. You can scale up your drawing anytime, and this is setting for different things like workspace setting, work plane setting as well, and that in design mode you are in 2D or 3D, whatever. So as we move on, I will tell you the details and the use of these things. So I told you that ortho mode. Yeah, let's come to snap mode. What object snap you will find? Yeah, here as well. So with F3 you can turn F snap. Object snap, turn on or turn off. So let me show you what all it does. See, if your object snap is turned on, then you can highlight all these type of points. Suppose uh, you are in between, at some place in your drawing. So after a time you will feel that few points is not visible, and that should automatically, I mean, your software should highlight those points, because you don't want to spend your time just to point out that time, like I have a 10 mm line and I want to know the center of the midpoint of the line. So you don't need that again, draw a line of 5 mm and then just find out the intersection and then put that and then select that. So this software is smart and it will tell you the what is the midpoint. So here is the selection. You can tick over there and then it will highlight the midpoint as well. Whenever your cursor will move in the vicinity of that point, it will automatically highlight. See, just to show you the effect, first I'm not clicking on midpoint. See, this is not checked. Okay, just let me select line. See, this is already highlighted, the end point, but it is not taking midpoint. You can see the difference. Again, it is showing the second end point anywhere. And for now, we have only these 4 points. Other things may be midpoint, but I have turned off the midpoint. Okay. Now let me turn it on. Just click here. And sometime we also use it turn off, because sometimes what we need that at some point we are going to select a node that is very closer to some point, which is this software is trying to highlight. So it will what it will do, it will automatically try to select that point, but you don't want to go at that point, so you have to come back here and uncheck that point will not be highlighted, and uncheck and then again go back to design. Otherwise it will sometime it may harm you. So this is also purpose, I mean, sometime we need turn it off, we need turn it on. So for now I have checked it, and let's see the effect. See, you can see this is highlighting, so this is the midpoint. See, it is also saying that this is midpoint. So this is the magic of that object snap, and with use of shortcut F3 you can turn it on, turn it off. Okay, let's move.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, I'm not getting this midpoint and this endpoint markings on my screen. Like you are getting green lines as well on midpoints.
Okay.
But I'm not getting it. Even I have turned on the snap option.
Do you have any drawing? I mean, there should be some entities in your workspace, then only it will be highlighted, no?
Yes, I have draw the line on, just like you, or a straight line, horizontal line I have made.
Okay.
But still, after turning on the snap, I'm not able to like see the green points.
You have to be in a drawing mode. I mean, again, select some entity from here. I mean, your cursor should be in drawing mode. See, I have not selected anything for now, so it won't be highlighted. But suppose I'm trying to, for now, let's say circle. I'm trying to make a circle. Now my cursor is in drawing mode. So now it is highlighted. But suppose I escape this, I'm not in drawing mode, so it won't be highlighted. So
okay, sir. Okay.
Try that.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, let's move ahead. So guys, this panel will show you few defined geometries, which are regular geometries like arc, circle, polyline, line, rectangle, torus, ellipse. These whatever is, I mean, defined geometries are there, you will find here. And different methods as well, whatever methods you can, I mean, draw through, those methods will be here. Like circle, you can draw with different I mean inputs like center and radius, of course, like you might have learned in 10th that this is the radius and this is the center. You can draw that. Again, center and diameter, you can also draw with that input. You can also draw with 2 points. You are just given 2 points, and yeah, I agree that there may be more than one solution, but I mean, these are also sufficient. They are sufficient input. if I will say that these are just 2 points and just draw that circle, you can draw that. 3 point also, tan radius. And there are 2 lines and there are radius given. So tangent and radius you can use and draw that. 3 tangent also, like 3 point, 3 tangent. So these are the various input method which is sufficient to draw a circle. So you can draw in any fashion. In the same way, arc, you can draw the arc by different kind of input. So here as well, you will find all type of input. Same rectangle, polyline, and also commands are also there. You can directly type here. For example, for line, just type L. By the time if you are using AutoCAD or any software, then slowly you will get to know all the shortcuts and all the commands. But there is always help. Every software has help tab, and you can search from that. Anyway, YouTube is, Google is there again. So I was on that rectangle. So rectangle, polygon, anything you can draw. Polygon, just here polyline. That polygon will ask you how many sides do you want, like pentagon, hexagon. So you will enter like I want 6, 7, 8, whatever, and then it will ask you, which type of do you want. If you want same line, so what will be the circle of inner radius. So it will give you all the required input ways, and you can go through that. Again, this is the method to draw the ellipse. This is hatching, that will be covered later on. This, okay. So I showed you whatever the drawing toolbar. Let's move forward. These are the modification toolbar. This is not drawing, like moving, copying, stretch, rotate, mirror, trim, fillet, array. I hope you are aware of these words at least, because moving, just select anything, move it from one point to another point, copy one object and paste it. It will also ask you to delete the original file or keep it. Mirroring, just it will ask axis about that, it will mirror it. And if it is 3D object, then once we will move into 3D, it will also allow you to select a plane as well to for mirror. Scale up, I told you earlier, there are a lot of ways. A few things are there that you can do in many ways. Again, trimming, like few things are intersecting, like or you have drawn by mistake, you have drawn that extra, so you can trim that. Fillet, like you have drawn a box and you don't want very sharp edges, so you can make that fillet. Chamfer also, so chamfer will be like a straight cutting. You are just trimming the corners, but it will not be round shape. So this is the difference between fillet and chamfer. Array will help you, like few things are arranged in a fashion like rectangular, circular, whatever. So, and those items are same. Okay, in terms of this design, we used to say entity. Anything you are drawing, that any part, anything, you can say that entity. So few entity you might need to arrange in a order, circular, rectangular, whatever. So for that, you won't require to draw it again and again. Just draw it once and make the array. Okay, text style dimension, like you want to specify something, few detail or few name, like you're drawing a shaft, gear, and then you want to name that, yeah, this is this ABCD shaft, XYZ gear, this is ratio, whatever. So you can use the text dimension. We will come to that later. Layers, I think I should not go up to that. Okay, so I have also covered object snap. Just for briefing, I'm telling object snap allows you to highlight your midpoint, endpoint, intersection, extension as well. Like you want to extend a line up to a certain limit, and there is some limit, so it will allow you to go up to that limit. It will also allow you to see highlight your center, quadrant, tangent, perpendicular, parallel, insert, node. So these all things you can visualize with just turn on lamp. Yeah, and someone was asking also that grids. So I just showed you how to turn it on by F7, turn on or turn off. Polar tracking also I showed you at the bottom. And if you want to change your units, then at any time, just type VD units. See, for now, I'm working in decimal and precision is up to 4 point. So from here, unit to scale inserted content. So at any time you can click on sorry, that command is GD units. So you can type, in short, you can type UN as well. And whatever your suitable on that units you can select. Okay, so just to tell you about the coordinate system, everything will be drawn in AutoCAD as exact, I mean, all objects drawn on the screen as, I mean, it is looking on the screen. And that XY coordinate, as we know, that is Cartesian, and polar when you use to like length and angle, then that is polar coordinate system. So in Cartesian, we used to, I mean, we need to give X and Y units, and in polar, we need to give that length and angle. Yes, and what is relative and dynamic? So the relative means wherever your cursor is, that dimension, that units will be taken from there. Whereas in absolute coordinate system, it will always count from origin. You will always find your origin at somewhere. Okay, yeah. See, I have made this workspace. So this is lower left corner is my origin. This is my 0, 0 for absolute coordinate system. Once I'm providing the data in terms of relative coordinate system, then wherever my cursor was last time, so it will take that as 0, 0, and from there it will count the next dimension whatever I'm giving. So let me show you. I've selected a line now. Yeah, I have selected a line. Then I have to enter this. See, you can see on the screen it is asking specify first point. So I have both the options. I can select on this. I can click anywhere on this plane, or I can just enter manually. Like suppose I want to start it from 0, 0. So what should I enter? 0, comma 0. I'm entering in Cartesian mode. So I'm giving X and Y coordinates. So I have given X comma Y, that is 0 and 0. See, that is taking that this. So you can see. Okay, sorry, my ortho mode is turned on, that's why. Okay, now it's off. See, the previous point is attached here. Okay, now it is asking for the second point, and it is saying specify next point. Again, I have both the choice. I can enter directly the coordinates, or I can just click anywhere on the screen, or I can put it in Cartesian system, polar system, relative, absolute, whatever. I have all the freedom. So for now, let me enter at that Cartesian system, absolute Cartesian system. So what I am telling, okay, 60 cross 40. I mean, here it is comma. So X is 60 and Y is, let's say, 80. So and just I will press escape button, so it will come out of the command. So this length is x and this height is 80. Okay, now let's try other way. Again, I am going to line mode. So both, again, I can click it here, or I can just press my space bar. So whatever my last command, it will enter to that command. Now I have clicked on that space bar, so it is in line mode and it is asking for the first point. So I remember that first point was 60 and 80. So 60, 80. Okay. See, it is automatically going there. Okay, I forgot that you have to use at the rate for polar and for relative coordinate system. So here I am going to use relative coordinate system. Sorry, polar first. Let me try polar coordinate system. So I will use at the rate. Okay, as you can see, I have clicked at the rate, and it is also there on the screen. You can visualize at the rate, and now I will giving that length. So suppose length is 30. I will again press that angle symbol on from my screen keyboard. Okay, so I click on at the rate, then length of that line, and then I click that angle symbol from the keyboard, and again I am giving that angle, that at which angle it will draw that line of that length 30. So I'm saying that 0, for example. So it will draw now a line of length 30 at angle 0. So hopefully it should be horizontal. See, the line which I drew, this is horizontal. This one just I drew, it is horizontal. Okay, guys, just for your understanding, may I know that till now everything is okay or not? Are you getting the points?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Should I increase the speed little bit, or should I decrease the speed? Any problem with the speed of the teaching?
It's fine,
It's
sir.
fine,
It's
sir.
fine. It's going well.
Okay, so I just told you about polar system. Again, let me enter in the line mode. Okay, I have clicked on the space bar and it is again in the line mode. So for now, I'm avoiding to enter any point manually. I will just select on the screen. It is highlighted that endpoint. I have clicked there, so it is already select. It has already selected that first point. Now line, obviously you must know that line needs 2 points, so one is already there, and it is asking for the next point. So now I will give you relative coordinate system in Cartesian mode. So again in Cartesian mode, I will use at the rate. At the rate means from there. So automatically from there means relative. Whatever the previous point, that will be 0. So at the rate. So this will specify that your coordinate system is relative. Now I will provide x and y. So okay, and let's say x is let's say x is 0. Just for your visualization, I'm giving these type of dimensions 0, comma, and suppose 80. So as far as we think, we should know that it will be a vertical line because x is 0. So it should be a vertical line. Let's see. Yeah, this is a vertical line. And from here itself, it has not measured from here. If it would have measured from here, then this vertical line should start from here, something like this. But since it was in relative mode, so this point was 0, 0 origin for this line. And from here, it has calculated x 0 length in x and 80 units in y. So I hope that polar coordinate system, absolute coordinate system, and relative coordinate system, this will be clear to you all.
Can I ask one question, please?
Yes, yes.
I have the problem that the comments corresponding to the relative coordinates and polar coordinates are same. If so then how the system understands? Just by the comment given. Do you get my question?
Are you asking about the commands like polar coordinate system and
Yeah,
relative?
in both cases, I have seen that you used the @ command. Then how the system understands that whether I
Yes,
am
yes. So perhaps you missed a little bit. In
maybe
polar coordinate system, I was using, okay, in the beginning it is @, but then I'm using length and angle symbol and then value of the angle.
okay,
So
okay,
I'm writing here, you can read it, @. Okay, let me out, come on. Okay.
okay.
Then suppose I want 20 units length and then this angle symbol and then value of the angle like
Yes,
90 degree, for example. So this is the
yes.
polar coordinate system, and if I will replace it by comma, then it will be Cartesian relative
Okay,
coordinate
okay.
system.
Understood, understood. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Anyone else? Okay, so let me erase it all. Yes, I should also tell you about this selection before deleting it. Yeah. So whenever my cursor will move from right to left, see, I have started from here. Now I will click. Okay, I will click and hold on, and then I will move it. So it is going from lower right to upper left. Then whichever entry is touching within that boundary, it will be selected completely. Whereas if I'm going in reverse manner, I mean from top left to lower right, see, it is also touching this entity, but it is not selecting. So if you want to select now, then you have to cover it completely. Then only it will be selected. Now it will be selected. So this should come entirely under that selection box. Then only it will be selected. Whereas in other approach, if it has touched it, just touch it, then it will be selected. So sometime we need this both these things, because we don't want to select whole the object and it is touching. So at that time we follow the next approach from top to down, I mean from left to right. And if we want to select many things and we don't want to move our cursor much, then we just follow that right to left approach, and just by touching we select it completely. So these are the two methods. So I have to anyway delete it. So just why should I go in the other approach? Just I touch it and delete it. It will select it. Okay. So these are the selection modes. Okay. One more thing. Suppose after drawing for a long time, your that page has moved somewhere. I mean, it is not exactly fit to the, what should I say? Fit to the zoom. Yeah, this is the appropriate word. So to make it fit to the zoom, there is command like just enter Z and then just enter, again enter E, then enter. It will resize your workspace to your that window. See, suppose I have drawn something here. Okay, let me show you. Okay, I have drawn something here, and now I'm drawing here. Okay, so I may forget that I have one more line. So to make sure, we used to check that whether we have made it or not. Just press enter Z and enter E. So it will show you all the things whatever you have drawn on this window. Let me delete it. Okay, let's draw a rectangle. Very simple. Again, let me fit to zoom. Okay, I will. Should I try with line command or rectangle command? Let's try both. or you can put your comment in the chat box that people can read it and tell me. Okay, so I'm creating a rectangle with line command. So it needs 4 points. So suppose 2, 2 is the first point. The second point is, and everything is in absolute mode. So second point will be 2, 1. And here you notice that I'm not using @ it means it is in absolute mode, 2, 1. Okay, and then 1, 1. I don't know where it is going. There is some problem. Okay, let's start 1, 1. Next 2, 1. So it will move by 1 unit in x direction. 2, 1. No, it is taking something wrong. It is in a relative mode. Yes, Pamela. Okay, guys. So I'm unable to figure it out why it is taking relative system, although it should take absolute. So, okay, let's try in relative manner itself. Tomorrow I will solve this problem. So I have, like, let's start from 2 cross 2. Sorry, it will take 2 and 2, and then from here, suppose dimension is, the length is 2. So I will give it to 2, 0, and then again suppose 0, 2, and then minus 2, 0, then 0, minus 2, and press escape button to come out of the command. And here your rectangle is ready. Also from, but there is a difference. This is not a closed entity because this has made up of 4 lines. So I mean to say, if you want to convert it, if you want to make it a box, so convert this 2D into 3D, then you won't be able, because this is not a closed area. To make any 3D, you should have a surface. For that, you should have a closed area, and this is not a closed. So there are different operations. You can join them by using Polyline. There are a lot of options, but there is also, you can make the rectangle directly. So suppose I have clicked here, and then I will give the other point 30, 30. So from here it will go to 30, 30, and it will create a rectangle for you. And here you can say that, see, this is a closed entity. Whenever I'm selecting just one point at these 4 lines, it is selecting all the 4 lines. See, whereas in this case, when I made it through lines, I'm clicking, so it is selecting just one line. So let me show you how to make this a closed polygon. Let's see. The command is PE, Polyline edit. So this is saying that please select polyline or multiple lines. So I will just select one, and then it is asking, do you want to turn it into one? Of course, yes, I do. And then it will give me a lot of options. What I want to do, that I want to join them. Okay, so I have clicked on that. I could have also just typed join, but I just clicked over there, and then select all the lines whichever you want to join. But also keep in mind that it should be able to join. I mean, if there is some gap between 2 lines and again you are saying to join, then it won't allow you. Okay, I have selected all the 4 lines. Now I will press enter. Hopefully it has joined. Yeah. So if you will keep on pressing enter or space bar, then it will again enter you in the previous command. So that just happened. See, this has been joined. Now this is also a closed polygon, closed rectangle. So we have learned that how to enter that coordinates or giving that inputs length. You can also, okay, just to show you, although I have told you, but let me show you. You can go polyline, just select. It will allow you to draw. Okay, now I have created the polyline. Circle, just click on center. Oh, I'm not trying what. Okay, you click on the center and then just it will allow you. Also, you can, I mean, I could have entered that radius. It will ask. Let me show you. Circle. See, it is asking in which, I mean, mode do you want to draw? Just by 3 point, 2 points, through tangents, or anything. So suppose I just want to draw with radius and circle. So I can type manually what is the my center in polar coordinate or Cartesian coordinate, whatever. So I have already shown you how to select any point. So just like you can enter x comma y, mean 10 comma 10, but just I click here, it has selected the center. Now I can give it diameter. Suppose I'm giving it 30 mm. So now the diameter, you can also see here, diameter is 30. Similarly, there are different other ways like 10, 10, 10. So suppose I would select these 3 lines. So that will work as tangent and it will draw a circle. See. Okay. Similarly, arc you can draw. So in which mode I am? Start, center, and end. So suppose I'm starting from here and center. See, this is highlighting means this is the center of the previous circle. This one. So suppose this is my center again, and somewhere I can end. So just to ensure you that, see, if this is the center, then and that should be aligned to the this previous circle, and it is already aligned. So I mean, just to make you sure that these things are true. Okay, now this arc is ready. Rectangle as well. Okay, it is ready. Okay, let me show other things. Okay, polyline. In the very beginning, it will ask you about the sides. I mean, what do you want? Pentagon, hexagon. Suppose I want hexagon. So I will enter n equal to 6, sides equal to 6. Please face center of the polygon. Yeah, this is the center. And this is asking, do you want inscribed circle or outscribed, circumscribed circle? So that circle in the radius, it will be asking, so that polygon should be inside or outside. And you all are well known to that formula. This also follow the same formula. Suppose I'm giving it inscribed circle, and it is asking me that radius. So suppose I'm giving it 30. So that outer circle will be of 30. Let me just show you, just to visualize you. Again, I'm entering in the same command and with the 6 radius. Now I will be drawing that circumscribed mode. Enter. Now I have given that. Oh, it is not taking that center. Probably it is in the setting, it is turned off. So let me click here. Now I'm clicking on circumscribed, and again I'm giving it 30. So you can see that this is the bigger than this one because it was inscribed, and this is the circumscribed. So these are the few, I mean, just example that there are a lot of input ways through which you can draw your entity. Similarly, ellipse, other things, spline also. Okay, spline you might not be aware. Just type spline and start. So it will give you a smooth, like sometime when we draw some surface, then we use spline because I just click on the close. So because at that time we don't want any, I mean, corners. Likewise in Polyline there used to be corners, but in that spline it will smooth it, make it smooth. So this is the difference. I think for today we should stop it here, and that editing commands like erase, copy, mirror, offset, extend it, array, move, rotate. So these things will be covered tomorrow. But today I think we have covered the input styles, the drawing commands, line, arc, circle, whatever. And you can try different methods of input. You can try your own. And now if you have any doubts, just ask.
Sir,
Yeah.
like you have said, like at the rate you for the relative thing, right?
Yes.
So again, if I am drawing the line, and first point is like I am putting 1, okay.
Okay.
And next point, if I'm doing 4, 1, it is taking at the rate by itself, by default it is taking.
Yes. I saw that. Yeah. In my case also that is happening. Yeah.
So how can we actually correct this?
That I will tell you tomorrow. That I could not figure it out. I also feel the same, but I will tell you that tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay. Anyone else? And please attend that any notification, if there is, we will be sending in the Slack channel. And a few drawings as well, I will be sharing with you that you can try at your, I mean, as a homework, you can say. If you want to learn, then you can try those drawings. I'll be sharing after this session. So that's all from my side. Now it's over to host.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, hi guys. If you have any doubts, you can take it up with Prayag.
Yeah, in the Slack channel also you can ask.
If we do not have any doubts, we can end the meeting then.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you for joining.
Thank you everyone. See you tomorrow.